Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And we have our very first corner. He gets big! No, not the best of headers. Vitinha. Vitinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's had a hit! They've got to be quick to recover this. Now the cross. Takes the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for...
And he shoots! It's bounced back off the post! They've scored! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Celtic finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rijkaard. And he was alert to it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but he's gone for goal! And he's lifted it over.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Zaire Emery receives it in a wide position. He's got full! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Rodri gathers from the goal kick. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Celtic are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Vitinha could move up a gear here. Now it's Kukçu. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's looking wide, and he's worked it through. And this is... Decent chance! It's a loop. In he goes again! Marquinhos is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Over to the left, and it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pressing high and with purpose. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Played out to the left flank. Vitinha. Vitinha cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Great ball, and he's in here. And a chance! Long ball looking to counter. And he's being shifted off it. Nicely aimed pass. Rijkaard. Threads one in. That has ended up in no man's land. Kukçu tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. And that is out of play. There's the delivery.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Neatly clipped into space. Marquinhos.
Celtic certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Foden. He's had a shot! This is their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. Foden! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now the ball in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
This looks promising. And that is a little undercooked. That's a good... Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone...
And the whistle goes for half-time. It's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Celtic can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Dybala. Tries to cross, climbs up big! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Opts for safety. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Kukçu. Celtic, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
He is through here. He's having a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Kukçu clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And that has left him in a heap. Can he get it through? Foden. Celtic still behind thanks to that solitary strike.
niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Foden. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Foden. And it's Marquinhos. Chance! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Picked up, shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And a shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Hazard purring through the gears. Corner number 2 then. He's having a go! Celtic perhaps contemplating their next change here. Kimmich. Foden. Now it's Foden. He has found the way through. It is a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Now who's going to be first to this? Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Mignon claims comfortably. Pass is just off target. Kukçu. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Mbappe. Shot could be on. Tries a shot! He scored! Just cruising! They are cruising! It was a great finish. He put it away, and that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you... So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute is the word.
He rises!
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pedri. Gavi. That's a shade optimistic. That's a smartly directed ball. Caceres calmly anticipates. Balde. Araujo. Gavi. Opts for safety. And Kubasi goes back to front. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Gavi. Now it's come to nothing. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Bellingham. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And that is as far as they're going to go. So we're still where we started right now. Gavi. Barcelona do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Guardiola. Oblak sends that a long way. And it's Pedri. Now it's Lewandowski. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Bojan. Throw in. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Couldn't squeeze it through. That's a sharp pass. Almost half an hour in now. He's shifting through the gears here. A header! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, it's come loose. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Guardiola. With Rudiger. Pedri gets a foot in here. Now it's Ronaldinho. Bellingham! Bellingham! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off. Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
It's Lewandowski! In he goes again! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
El dorsal 4.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. And no, that was never going to make it. Guardiola. Camavinga. Gavi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Gavi. Azar. Threads one in. Great vision. He's found the way through. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. Ronaldinho será sustituido por...
So once again, we're underway.
Cambio de jugadores.
Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Camavinga. Can he get on the end of this? Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Mbappe. Gavi. Tries to pass it through. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread neatly. This looks promising. Oh, well played. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Bojan. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. And it's Neymar. Azar. And it's Pedri. He shifted it to the flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. That is good alertness. He intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he cuts out the supply. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
That ball looks a good one. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Pedri and Azar. Gavi. Now it's Neymar. Guardiola. And it's Camavinga. It's Gavi. Spread out to the left. The less said about that pass, the better. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the...
He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he thumps it clear.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that.
Neymar! Should have equalised.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a throw-in. He's given the time to pick a pass. Guardiola. He has found the way through. Howson deals with that comfortably.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Looking for the run and the through ball. Mbappe, and the shot! And that would have won it.
Mbappe has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pass is just off target.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Nicely aimed pass. Can he get it through? Guardiola.
3 minutos de descuento.
Spread it left. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Ferran Torres. Tries to play it through. He's in a great position here. Guardiola. Now it's Mbappe. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that.